gladiator line. Fox, Spider and Hunter, Thunder and Siren, Tusk and Ace, Ice and Gold, Giant and Saracen, Fire and Vogue, Wildebeest and Cobra, Sahara and Rio, Granite and Rhino, Shadow and Warrior, Nightshade and Blade, and Lightning.
Hello everybody, welcome along to another international challenge. South Africa versus the UK, another hour of dynamite coming up.
The fun and games will be starting in just a few moments. We're going to meet our 4 contenders now, 2 South African and 2 from the UK. Can't wait to see who they are. Glenn.
So let's meet our contenders, and our first one tonight from the UK is Louise Land. Louise, welcome to South Africa.
Thank you, it's good to be here. I'm looking forward to it for a while. Just hope everything goes okay.
Yes, I'm sure it'll go okay. Just to remind everybody watching you at home, Louise, whereabouts in the UK are you from and what do you do?
Okay, I'm from Cheshire in the northwest of England. And I work in a health club. I sell memberships in a health club.
Okay, but this is a different sort of health club. It's a different environment from the one you're used to in the UK. I suppose there's a little bit of nerves there for you?
Yeah, slightly. I mean, I'm hoping to get the first event over and done with, and hopefully I'll feel a lot better after that.
Okay, Louise, is there support for Louise in the house today? Whoa.
My mum and dad have come all the way from England, and they've come to support us here today, so hopefully they'll shout as loud, if not louder than everyone else.
What do you think of this crowd, Louise? What do you think of the South African fans?
They're great, they're really loud. I just hope they keep us going today, because we've not got all that much support, so hopefully they'll cheer us on.
Let's hear it for Louise. All right.
And let's hear it for Marylise from South Africa. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Ash. It's really great to be here.
Marylise, just remind us, and especially for the folks at home, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from East London. I'm a full-time student studying BCom accounts, and I do triathlon and mountain biking to keep fit.
Wow, those are real endurance games that you do to keep fit. Are you going to show your talented endurance tonight?
Definitely, Ursula. I'm going to go out, enjoy it, and I'm sure everyone's going to be behind me tonight.
Well, she says everyone's going to be behind it tonight. Where are your supporters, Marylise?
My parents and my sisters have come down all the way from East London, and then I've just got a whole bunch of friends also in the audience.
Oh boy, we're talking UK London, Eastern Cape, East London. Let's hear it for Marylise.
Unbelievable stuff. You've met the ladies. Let's meet the guys. Our first male contender from South Africa is Jason van der Walt. Whoa, Jason, this is the big time.
Yeah, this is the big time, Glenn. You don't get bigger than this. Just looking to go out there and give it my best.
What's pretty awesome, you've just seen Marylise, your compatriot in tonight's show. She's from East London originally, so are you.
Yeah, that's correct, Glenn. So it's all East London South African appearance this evening. And I'm going to try and do the hometown proud.
Well, I'm sure everybody in East London especially is delighted watching you tonight. Remind everybody what you do for a living, Jason.
I do a bit of everything, Glenn. You know the story. I do a bit of fitness instructing. I coach rugby and water polo. And do a bit of acting when I get a chance as well.
Okay, but no time for hamming it up tonight. You've got to be a serious actor. It's almost Shakespearean stuff tonight.
Yeah, Glenn, like you said, this is the top of the pinnacle in this event. And no one's going to give me an inch. I don't expect an inch. I'm just going to go out there and give it my best.
Is there support for Jason in the house today? Jason, who are they?
I got them all over there, Glenn. A couple of mates, my girlfriend, a couple of crazy people from work. And I'm sure I'm going to hear them this evening.
Let's hear it for Jason!
And let's say hello to Mick. We've got an East London. We've got another East London. Mick, where are you from?
West London, representing.
Can't believe it. West London. Mick, welcome onto MTN Gladiators. What are you going to do for us tonight?
Well, I'm a postman, but I'm not just any postie. I'm a dancing postie. I'm Mick, the postie. So if you see me, stop and invite me in for some coffee and a postie.
Here's a hip-hop rapping contender as well. Well, Mick the Postman, any support for you tonight?
Yes, they're scattered around, I believe, over there.
Oh, fantastic. Let's hear it then for Mick. Is he going to post any points tonight?
You've met our fan GC International contenders, this international challenge resumes after this short break on MTN Gladiators.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators. The international challenge gets underway right now. Ready for her demolition run, it's Marlies. And she's going up against Gold and Vogue. And Rio and Siren. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Marlies gets her international campaign underway. Oh, but she's on the carpet already, and that's a huge disappointment. She watched the first demolition ball disappear, but then she was the one disappearing, and it was Vogue who fashioned the fall.
Marlies, oh, I know you desperately wanted a good start to show everybody at home. That must be disappointing.
Oh, that's very disappointing for me, Glenn. I was hoping to get at least like 4 to 6 points on this game, but I'm sure I'll make up in the rest of the show.
I'm sure you will. Bad luck, Marlies, Vogue. They're kind of nervous here. She doesn't know what to expect from you four ladies from the demolition run. She's never seen you before.
Well, I have to say, I'm the smallest out of that group of 4, so I wasn't really expected to knock you off, but size isn't everything, as they say in England, apparently.
Okay, let's hear it for Marlies! And for Vogue! Ready for her demolition run, it's Louise! And she's going up against Shadow and Thunder! And Sahara and Nightshade! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Cyril Mitchley tells her to get moving, and Louise edges into the fray. And the ref warns her again to increase the pace. The contender can be penalized if she pauses for too long. And the contender moves things along to 6 points, and the South African Gladiators need to find something here. Oh, and they do. Louise's parents look happy enough, but so does Thunder, and the home crowd has something to cheer about as well. Louise wasn't exactly tearing over the bridge and just managed to keep out of the ref's black book, but then she was introduced to a high-felt thunderstorm.
Louise, 6 points. You really wanted to get a good start. You saw what happened to your South African opponent. It's important to get a good start.
Definitely, really important. A little bit nervous about this game when I first started. Getting off the mark, I think, is a really hard thing. Once you get going, a little bit easier, but still, she got me with a good one.
Okay, well done. You got yourself 6 points. Thunder. It is new for these guys. The bridge back in England, they say, is not quite as wobbly, but she did well to get 6 points.
She did well. She was a bit slow, stop, start, but she got her 6 points. But in the end, the Gladiator team, as a team, we got her down.
Let's hear it for Louise! And for Thunder!
The ladies wrap up their first game, and Louise from the UK leads Marlies from South Africa by 6 points to 0.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Jason! And he's going up against Ace and Cobra! And Hunter and Saracen! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Well, Jason may be pretty experienced, but the UK Gladiators have been doing this for 7 years, so he faces the ultimate challenge. Jason gets back to double his tally, and the confidence is starting to show. Oh, but the visiting Gladiators are bound to grow in confidence as well, and it's Hunter who makes the mark. Jason got to 6 points quickly and then decided to play chicken with Saracen. He beat that ball, but not Hunters.
6 points for Jason. Nice to have that start. It's the fear of the unknown. That's behind you now, Jason.
Yeah, for sure, Glenn. I'm glad I got in with a couple of points first off. These Gladiators didn't get to by chance. They're all top of the game. So just happy to come out with a couple of points.
Well done. 6 points for Jason. Hunter, it's a fair old challenge. I know you guys are used to plenty of those, but it's also new for you to take on South African contenders.
Yeah, you know, we've come all the way up from England, and the contenders we've got here are the best of the best. They're all champions in themselves. We've got 4 games. We've got an eliminator today. This was a fabulous game. You just know where the balls are coming from. You know, you hit from all angles. We've come on. Good game. We got him down, so next one, see what happens.
Let's hear it for Jason and for Hunter.
Friday night, MTN. Do not miss it.
Always helps when the stars know who the sponsors are. Someone needs to remind him that there is only one Tusk, and he's not it.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Mickey! And he's going up against Warrior and Giant! And Tusk and Spider! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Mick Jones, the postman, should be used to dodging the 4-legged canine hazards of his job, but let's see if he can avoid the 4-pronged attack on Demolition Run. Oh, and this tricky bridge has claimed another early victim. The British contenders have all stated in training that this bridge is far more wobbly than the one they're used to back home, and you can see the difficulty Mick had. The men get the demolition run behind them in this first phase international matchup, and Jason from South Africa leads Mickey from the UK 6-2.
Mountain.
Ready to climb the mountain, it's Louise! And she's going to be chased by Nightshade! And ready for her mountain climb, it's Marilise! And she's going to be chased by Vogue! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Gladiators, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Louise on the left has the reach and the long legs to handle this new ordeal. It's the toughest mountain climb in the world of Gladiators, a vertical ascent with an added overhang near the top. But both contenders are coping well, and Marilise is closing in. Nightshade and Vogue are off the pace, and barring any late mistakes, both contenders should get to the top. But who's going to get the 10 points? The UK beats South Africa in the ladies' mountain climb. And Marilise makes sure she doesn't leave the rock face empty-handed either.
So both ladies getting some score on the MTN mountain tonight. Louise from the UK, you got yourself 10 points.
Yeah, I really like this event. It's one of my favourites. We've been quite light. I think the contact ones are sort of not for me. This kind of event is great. I've been practicing it with my dad, getting the local climbing wall, so I've had a bit of practicing with that one.
Well, practice makes perfect. 10 points for Louise.
Remember, every contender in these internationals will feature in 2 different shows as we search for our eventual winners, and Louise has made a good start tonight.
Ready for his mountain climb, it's Mickey! And he's going to be chased by Warrior! And ready for his big climb, it's Jason! And he's going to be chased by Ace! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contenders, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, the British contender fluffs his start. The nerves can get to anyone, and Jason is looking good. Warrior leads Ace into battle, and it appears as though Mick is struggling with the terrain, and Jason is pulling ahead. Oh, Oh, Mick is out of it, and the South African just has to keep his cool. Jason coolly punches the big red button, and that boosts his lead on Mickey to 14 points overall, and the local crowd will be delighted about that.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
How well do you know the show? You could win 1,000 rand in cash, a special weekly Gladiator hamper, an MTN pay-as-you-go cell phone kit, or even the 25,000 rand grand prize. So keep watching.
Suspension bridge.
Ready to play on the suspension bridge, it's Maralise!
Maralise Roux, the BCom account student, is delighted to have been chosen as one of the top 6 South African female contenders for this important series.
She's up against Rio!
Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. Or pretty much everywhere else, so I've been told.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Rio is an intimidating prospect for any contender. Oh, and Maralise gets the full treatment.
Maralise really came storming out at Rio for a game that had the potential to be lethal.
Well, Ursula, I thought if I'd grab quickly, try and get off balance, and try and like make her hard get a disadvantage, make her hard disadvantage to her, but unfortunately it just didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen, and Maralise gets no points on the suspension bridge. She thought that she could make you lose your balance, Rio.
I've practiced this a lot. This is actually one of my favourite games, but I just admire the courage and determination that you guys have, because all the games are a bit tricky. They take a lot of courage to do, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the show.
Let's hear it then, Maralise, no points, and for Rio! Ready to play on the suspension bridge, it's Louise!
Health club, membership, sales executive Louise Land is a long way from home. And while she may have brought her mum and dad along, guess who we've brought along?
She's up against Sahara!
Well, we need a special camera lens just to fit her onto the TV screen. Sahara is one big lady.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Sahara gets in the swing of things. Louise tries to hit back, but the Gladiator is relentless, if not particularly venomous, although you get the sense that the big blows are yet to come. Oh, and here come those big blows. Sahara opens her shoulders, and Louise Land is all at sea. Louise did well, lasting for 25 seconds up there, but when Sahara decided to increase the power, she had no answer.
An incredible performance by you, Louise. How did you manage to stay up there for that long?
Don't ask me, it didn't feel like very long anyway, it only felt like about 2 seconds.
Well, Sahara came out at you. I don't know what the exact time is, but we'll hear in a minute. Sahara came out at you, you did as well, and the two of you were just going at it.
We were both waiting, I think, for each other to hit. We were both waiting, but she got me in the end. She's a bit too big and strong for me, I think.
Oh, poor Louise, no points on the suspension bridge. She really put up a good fight, didn't she, Sahara?
Well, Ursula, all I can say, that is one of the best fights I've ever had on suspension bridge, and I got a big heart, and I wish our South African contender, our British contender, all the best for the rest.
Let's hear it then. Louise, no points on suspension bridge, and Sahara!
Three of the 4 games gone and no points added on suspension bridge. Louise still leads Maralise by 11 points.
Ready for his suspension bridge, it's Jason!
Jason Jason van der Walt, the super fit jack of all trades and one of the top 6 male contenders in the country.
Here's up against Rhino.
Like all of the UK gladiators, he's been at this for a long time. Rhinos in the wild might be an endangered species, but certainly not this one.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Jason hits. Oh, and there goes the Gladiator's helmet. Rhino stands firm. He's without any head protection. Well, I guess he's going to rely on his natural defenses, and that suits him fine.
You put up a really good fight, Jason.
Thanks very much. It's a really good fight. Would have been me still standing up on that bridge and the big guy down at the bottom, but no complaints there. It was a good fight, yeah.
A good fight, good fun, and no points for Jason on suspension bridge. Well done, Rhino.
Jason come with a cracking right. My helmet went off and I was waiting for the whistle to go. The fight carried on and I thought, okay, here we go. And Jason was really game and I just planned my tactics and lucky enough we come off.
Lucky enough for Rhino. Let's hear it then, Jason. No points. And for Rhino.
Well, Rhino doesn't seem too upset that the ref didn't stop the fight when he lost his helmet. And anyway, all those fans might have thought he was a bit of a pansy if he complained. All's well that ends well.
And welcome, Giants!
The South African Giant makes his much-awaited appearance, and who's going to do Teddy duty tonight? Here we are. He looks about as awestruck as the contenders who have to face Giant, but Teddy will put him at ease.
Ready for his suspension bridge, it's Mickey!
Mick Jones, the dancing, rapping postman from West London, is hoping he's not about to become a piece of Giant's airmail.
Here's up against Giant!
Wearing his national colours with pride, the gentle Giant is laid back but takes his job seriously, and of course has the whole Teddy Brigade to satisfy.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Well, let's see if Mick has learned anything about this wobbly bridge since his earlier fall. They're checking each other out at the moment. Giant has found his range. No, Mick ducks under the left-hander, but he's down, and so is the Gladiator. Giant made solid contact, but the British contender stood firm. Then another left-hander, but Mick managed to get half a shot in on the way out, and the treacherous bridge bit Giant too.
Mickey, you look seriously happy for yourself now. At the beginning of the game, both you and Giant were like very, very slowly coming toward one another, eyeing one another out.
It's very wobbly up there, and when you've got a bulldozer coming towards you, you've got to take it carefully.
Oh, he ended up on the map, but what he didn't see is that he managed to unbalance Giant. Mickey, you get 5 points.
Whoa!
Wicked. I'm not going to look for any excuses on this one. Mickey's a fun contestant backstage. You can't stop this man boogieing. So I think if anything, you deserve those 5 points for all those good moves you've been pulling backstage.
Getting jiggy with it. Let's hear it for Mickey. 5 points. And for Giant.
Your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipe. That mean the bare necessities of life.
So Mick gets something out of the suspension bridge, but he's still 9 points adrift of Jason overall.
Are you an MTN gladiator? Are you an MTN gladiator?
Rat race.
Ready for her rat race, it's Marlise. She's up against Siren and Fox. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
J-Force, spin the globe. Three, two, one.
Fox and Siren go their separate ways. Maralise goes up and could do with some points on this game. Fox is still searching. The South African has a good vantage point, but she's forced to make a dash for it because Siren is storming in from the left. Oh, Siren's virtually on top of the Contender, but Maralise has flung herself around that netting and she's made some breathing space. But for how long? The first goal has to be to last for 45 seconds for those 5 points, but Maralise will want all 10. She's slowing down now. Oh, and she doesn't want to let it slip now. She crosses the 45-second mark. Siren is far enough away, and Fox has gone round the other side, but she's keeping out of danger, and as long as she holds on, she's going to be fine. 10 points for South Africa's Maralise.
This feisty little South African Contender has scored major points on Rat Race. Well done, Maralise.
Thanks, Ursula. I'm really happy with those 10 points. I decided to go out from the beginning. At one stage, I was rather worried because I didn't see either Gladiators. And then out of nowhere, they came. I saw them from either side. I went down, and I was lucky I managed to stay at the bottom.
She managed to stay at the bottom and get herself 10 points. Well done, Maralise. That was such a great game. You really looked as though you enjoyed it, Siren.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's such a great game to have a shot on. And I have to say that we could be disappointed with not catching her, but we are so delighted to be here in South Africa. The crowds have been fantastic. The Contenders are the best that you have. And basically, the British team are just so honoured to be here.
Are you on it, Fox? Great game for you too.
Definitely on it. I saw her and I thought she was going to go back down around the other way, so that's why I changed my tactics and went back around the other way, but it just wasn't fast enough. Didn't have enough time, so she did really, really well. Very, very fast.
Very well done, Maralise. 10 points. And let's hear it for Fox and Siren. Ready for her rat race. It's Louise. She's up against Thunder and Shadow. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, can Louise find a successful response to Maralise's effort? Thunder makes this difficult globe look so easy, and the British Contender is already running for her life. Thunder is quick, and Louise is up against it now. No, the writing is on the wall. And the rat tail is in Thunder's hands. Thunder lives for these kinds of situations. Louise couldn't find a place to hide.
It was just shy of 30 seconds between Thunder and Shadow swooped down on you, Louise.
I enjoyed the game, but she was just far too fast. I felt like I was running around it. She must have been like supersonic. Mad.
I think that's a good way to describe you, Thunder, because when you strike fast.
Yes, we do, and it's a teamwork. It's a whole bunch of teamwork, and this is our South African little globe. That's why we always get the rat.
Let's hear it for Louise. No points.
The ladies have the eliminator to come, and Maralise's win on Rat Race brings her within a point of Louise.
Ready for his rat race, it's Jason! He's up against Hunter and Saracen! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
J-Force, spin the globe.
Hunter bursts into action and goes up. He knows how valuable the high road can be, and it's given him the perfect view of the contender below. Hunter is fast. Oh, but he gets caught up in the netting for a second, which gives Jason a glimmer of hope. He's running for his country and his life, and there's no better motivation than that. It's desperately close, but Hunter won't give up. And that is an amazing chase by the Gladiator. These two were all over the place. Jason tried to keep away, but he's not called Hunter for nothing.
Almost from the beginning, it was such a mad scramble up there, Jason.
Mad scramble indeed. I think that even if that globe was about twice the size, I was never going to get away from these animals. At one stage I thought I was going to be able to make it back up, but the big guy just cut me down like it was no one's business.
They hunted him down, in fact, and gave him absolutely no points. Good game, Hunter.
Fabulous game. This really is the ultimate challenge. Guys like myself and Saracen, 16, 17 claims, it's very hard on the arms. Great fun to play though.
Saracen, was that good for you?
It was excellent. We had a plan before we came out. One would go to the bottom, one would go to the top. He came down, he saw me, he ran to the top, he got caught. That's how it goes.
Got caught and lost his rat cell too. Let's hear for Jason, no points. And for Hunter and Saracen.
Another one marks the dot. MTN Gladiators.
Ready for his rat race, it's Mickey. Here's up against Tuscan Spider. Over to Cyril Mitchley.
G-Force, spun the globe. Three, two, one.
Mickey faces a tough challenge here because this is like a second home for Spider, and he's about to walk through his front door. Well, now he realizes what he's done. No, and he's lost it. Mickey didn't realize how close Spider was, and when he tried to dig himself out of the hole, he took it far too quickly.
Mickey, maybe you forgot that you had a delivery to be made.
I forgot my mailbag, what can I say? Quick people, I'll just run straight into Tusk, which I really didn't want to. I'll turn around and run into Spider. I believe that's yours. Sorry.
No, sorry for you, Mickey, because these guys really wanted something meaty to tackle into.
Sure, Ursula, kind of had the stealth of the spider and a bit of a power of the elephant up there making up the African connection. And as you said, he ran into, I'm sure that in England they don't quite have that many elephants, and he saw old Tusky, and then he came around, suffers from a bit of arachnophobia, saw me, just jumped off, but hey, that's what happens.
Yeah, Ursula, I didn't know he was so scared of us, but we were ready for him. We had a plan up there, and the plan was to get him. I guess he fell off, unfortunate for him.
Unfortunate indeed, that is here for Mickey, no points!
The men will now warm up for the big finale, and Jason from South Africa takes a healthy 9-point advantage into that.
We're ready on this MTN Gladiators International Challenge for the decider. The eliminator course is set up. Join us after this short break.
Are you an MTN Gladiator? Are you an MTN Gladiator?
Welcome back to MTN Gladiators, the International Challenge. We're set up with the eliminator.
It's going to be close. Louise has just the 1 point in hand over Maralise, so she gets the smallest of head starts.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Louise, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Maralise, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, Louise has done plenty of eliminators back home, but this is her first South African one in competition, so how will she cope? It's familiar territory for Maralise. Oh, but she's flopped the rope climb, and the British contender is away. The visitor is about to tackle the unique spider's web, and perhaps this will present an opportunity for Mara-Lise to launch a comeback. Oh, and Louise is struggling in the trap now, and that has let the South African back in. And we have got a race on. Louise uses her long limbs to press home the advantage on the cargo net, but of course the hardest part is yet to come. The leader looks calm and collected. And is Mara-Lise slipping further behind? Louise goes for glory. Oh, but does she have what it takes? Yes, that is an impressive finish. Louise Land from Cheshire wins her first phase international matchup. And Mara-Lise Roux gets up the travelator first time, but she lost valuable time on the rope climb and on the cargo net. Louise kept upright for as long as possible, and that's the secret, as she collects a victory in the first of her 2 appearances in this international series.
It wasn't an easy eliminator for you. You were tripping and slipping almost from before you went onto the monkey bars.
Yes, Ursula, I made a mistake, which I've never done before. I struggled to get on the platform with the rope. That's never happened. But then luckily, I managed to get through the spider web quite quickly, and I made a bit of gap then. I closed the gap, but then the cargo net again, and then the gap was just too big. I couldn't close it.
And Louise being such a fantastic contender as well.
Yes, well done, Louise. It was really, really good. Yeah.
That's all she can say now. She's absolutely breathless. Mara-Lise, for being on our international gladiators, here's your commemorative Krugerrand. Thank you very much. Our runner-up today, Mara-Lise.
Louise, I know you're happy, but you really had to focus on that because it was a close start. It was always going to be close against Mara-Lise.
Yeah, it was a really tough one. I really enjoyed it though. It was absolutely excellent. Just a little problem getting up the travelator at the end. Just managed to fight it, and through that spider's web as well. Didn't like that bit, but apart from that, came through. Mara-Lise did really well. She kept up with me all the way, so put me through.
Congratulations, Louise. You are a winner tonight on the International Challenge.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Let's hear it for Louise.
Time for the men's showdown. Jason from South Africa has built up a 9-point lead on Mickey, so the home contender will have a 4.5-second head start.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Jason, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Mick, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Jason sets off in search of his maiden international win, but Mickey is aiming to make it a UK double tonight. Well, Jason has been quick off the mark. It's all about making the fewest errors, and Mick has been slow up the rope. Oh, Mickey loses it. Jason's girlfriend can hardly watch, though, because while Mickey takes the short time penalty, Jason is in all sorts of trouble. He's been in the web so long we might have to call the fire brigade. And the British contender is by no means out of this. Jason finally frees himself, but he's made hard work of it, and Mickey has had a very fast trip through the web. And this could still be one very close race. Mick is back on the ground level, and this race is by no means over. Jason clears the balance beam, but he lost a lot of energy on the spider's web, and Mickey is right with him now. It's anybody's race. Who has the courage to go first? They both look so tired. Jason takes the bit between his teeth. He's up, and he's won it. for South Africa. And Mickey from the UK is ready to conclude the proceedings, and he does. And he throws in a quick break dance for good measure, and his British teammates will love that. And Jason's fans will have loved this. He seemed to wait forever before building up the head of steam to take on the Travelator, but he's won the first of his 2 scheduled appearances in this international series.
Here we have our game runner-up. Mickey, talk us through it. You had a 4.5-second deficit to start. Talk me through that eliminator.
Well, hardest thing I've ever had to do. 4.5 seconds. It's quite a lot to catch up on. What can I say?
Well, talk me first of all about that little slip off the sky bars, the sky ladder, and Cyril Mitchley obviously had to tell you to hang around a bit for the time penalty.
I thought it may have been a problem. I got a pull on my forearm. Thought I was going to be able to get through. Just gave up on the last little bit. Tried to dig deep, get through. Travelator got the better of me.
Well, you did dig deep because you eventually got up to Jason, who decided to take some breathers there. So you were at the bottom of that Travelator with the South African Jason.
I was just trying to find that little bit of rage to pull me through and get me up that Travelator. Respect to Jason. Dug deep, he got up there first. Well done.
Well, well done to you, Mickey. Your commemorative International Gladiators Challenge Kruger round. You've been sensational. Let's hear it for Mickey.
Jason, that wasn't the toughest thing you've had to do. That was good going.
No, don't be fooled, Ashla. That was pretty tough, I can promise you. Mick's a great guy, great contender. I knew I was going to have my work cut out, but once I got my nose ahead, and I got points in the first game, I was never going to look back, Ashla. This was my round from the word go.
But now tell us about the Travelator, because that's the one that you had a bit of a fear about, and yet you did it first time up.
Yeah, I had a good run up the Travelator. I mean, that's the part that really separates the dogs and the puppies. I mean, that is the ultimate, especially after this incredible course. But managed to have a good run today, and happy to be sitting here next to you, not next to Glenn.
Not that there's anything wrong with you, Glenn. Not that there's anything wrong with them. Well, now, Jason, you really are truly running with the big dogs. Congratulations, our winner today, Jason!
Thanks very much, Ashla.
South Africa and the UK share the men's and ladies' honours tonight. And here's your competition question. Name the UK gladiator who knocked down Jason on the suspension bridge. Call 083 910 9000 and you could win the cash, a special Gladiators hamper, an MTN pay-as-you-go cell phone kit, and go into the draw for the 25,000 Rand grand prize. Give us a call before next Thursday.
Another great night on the International Challenge here on MTN Gladiators. You've come to learn to expect great stuff from these contenders, and both countries doing themselves proud.
Fantastically proud. I think this is turning into a great series, and you dare not miss a beat of it. So tune in to SABC3 again next week between 7 and 8 for more MTN Gladiators!
Bye-bye!
Deep down in your soul.